Ever heard of the Taipusam festival in Malaysia? Devotees pierce their bodies with metal skewers and hooks as an act of devotion to Lord Murugan. Some even carry heavy kavatis, ornate structures attached to their bodies with spikes. This intense ritual symbolizes penance and faith, and despite the pain, participants often enter a trance-like state. It's a mesmerizing display of spiritual endurance that draws thousands of spectators every year. In Tibet, sky burials are a sacred tradition where the deceased are left on mountaintops to be consumed by vultures. This practice stems from Buddhist beliefs in the impermanence of life and the importance of giving back to nature. Rather than burying or cremating, Tibetans see this as a final act of generosity. It may seem shocking to outsiders, but for them, it's a deeply spiritual and meaningful farewell. In Japan, the Hadaka Matsuri, or Naked Festival, sees thousands of men wearing only loincloths competing to grab a sacred object thrown by a priest. This chaotic event, held in freezing temperatures, is believed to bring good luck and prosperity. The festival dates back centuries and is a test of endurance, strength, and faith. Despite the rough competition, participants see it as a way to purify their spirits for the year ahead. In Spain, La Tomatina is the world's biggest food fight, where thousands of people throw ripe tomatoes at each other in the streets of Buñol. This wild tradition started in 1945 and has since become an internationally famous event. For 1 hour, the town turns into a sea of red as participants laugh, slip, and hurl tomatoes. It's messy, chaotic, and completely pointless, but that's exactly what makes it so much fun. In Indonesia, the Toraja people hold elaborate funeral ceremonies that can last for weeks. The deceased are often kept in their homes for months or even years before burial, as families save up for a grand send-off. These funerals include traditional dances, animal sacrifices, and feasts. The Toraja believe death is not an end, but a transition, and honoring their ancestors with these rituals ensures their spirits find peace. In India, the Holi festival transforms cities into vibrant explosions of color. People throw powdered dyes at each other, dance in the streets, and celebrate the arrival of spring. This Hindu festival symbolizes the victory of good over evil and the joy of renewal. Strangers become friends as they smear colors on each other's faces, creating a breathtaking spectacle of unity and happiness. It's a festival where everyone is equal, covered in color. In Papua New Guinea, the Huli Wigmen craft elaborate wigs from their own hair as a symbol of strength and identity. These warriors paint their faces in bright yellow and red, performing fierce dances to intimidate rivals. The wigs, adorned with feathers and ornaments, take years to grow in shape. This tradition is more than just decoration. It represents a deep connection to their ancestors and the warrior spirit of their people.